Back for season 2 of To Be Talks.
Finally, we're back. It's been a long time. We've been doing some stuff. Me
and Eva were actually separated
for like a month and a half.
Yeah, it was kind of traumatic, not gonna lie.
But we were fine.
So that's why we weren't together. And it was just gonna be like hard to like figure out how to
film
on like whether it was like on a
together.
Zoom or something. It was just gonna be not the content we wanted to be filming.
Yeah.
It was just not gonna be like the quality that we wanted.
Yeah. And I don't post, Megan posts, and obviously she was across the world. She was across the continent, and I couldn't get it to her, and my email wouldn't email it. I can't airdrop it. I couldn't send it on text. I also couldn't airdrop it to my phone or my MacBook.
Yeah,
we had this whole Christmas video filmed of Megan really fucking up gingerbread houses and me being perfect at it, and Mackenzie dyeing her hands black.
We had to like build them from scratch, and I'm not good at that. I buy the pre-made gingerbread houses every year.
I'm just an architect.
You're just perfect.
Obviously, it was a good break. I did a lot of things. I definitely did not want to come back to school, but I did.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good. I was definitely like, it was like nice to kind of do nothing and not really have any responsibilities because I wasn't like working or anything over break. I literally just like laid around and didn't do anything. It was really nice though because I got to go back home to California. Like the first like week or so I was there, it was like kind of rainy and cold. But then it was like 70s the rest of the time I was there, so that was really nice. I got to go to the beach. Yeah, it was just really nice. It definitely was a rude awakening coming back to a snowstorm. Literally, I had to come back
2 snowstorms over break where I lived.
Yeah, I had to come back early before a snowstorm started because I was supposed to come back in like the middle of it.
And they wouldn't have let her come back, and she would have missed her
because they were like,
classes.
so we're basically gonna like cancel every flight ever.
Yeah, they canceled all the flights coming into New York.
Yeah, break was super good, but I'm happy to be back. I'm excited. I'm happy to be back in the city.
Yeah, no, I think we've had a pretty great 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot these 3 weeks.
Yeah, just like a lot of fun, a lot of
and like our classes aren't bad. At least I don't think my classes are bad.
No, yeah,
I dropped one.
It's like chill. Like
I do what I want.
I feel like it's gonna be a good semester.
But what was your favorite thing you got for Christmas?
What?
This did.
Oh, that wasn't good. I got a really nice coat that you've obviously seen. I've been wearing it a lot.
Oh, that black one? Sorry.
The coat that I was wearing like 20 minutes ago.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about the white one. I got really cute shoes. And what else did I get?
Oh, I also got a really nice new purse for school.
Oh, period. Oh, I got a Juicy Couture purse, which was cute. What else did I get that was really exciting? I got a lot of colorful tights, which I love. I've been wearing them, and I think like my shoes and my tights were my favorite. Oh my god, what else?
Yeah, I got a lot of like warm like sweaters and like scarves and stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of
everyone
cardigans.
I know was like, you're going back to the snow, and we're worried about you.
She's fine. I promise.
Yeah, like I low-key, like I feel like I've been doing like okay with it.
Yeah.
The cold weather. Like I just like wear a coat.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's really not that bad.
No. People are so freaking dramatic.
Like there definitely are days like over the weekend it literally was like negative. It was like negative degrees.
Yeah, with
like
the
whole
wind,
weekend.
With the wind, it's negative.
It was
like 14, but with the wind, it would be like -1.
Yeah, it would be like, so it actually is like 8 degrees right now, but it feels like -14. I was like, period. And I like would like send my best friend like pictures of my like weather app, and she would send me back pictures of the beach.
Yeah, at least Eleanor is at Maine, so she gets like
worse weather than us.
Yeah, especially in their area, they get worse weather than us.
Dream day?
What is your dream day?
Oh, that's for Valentine's.
Okay, what is your dream day?
I'm not answering that. It's also for a different episode.
So
Okay.
we're doing 21 plus
Okay, we're
episode.
cutting this
What's your
out.
dream day?
Kids, log off. My mom, log off.
Please, my mom knows. That's my friend.
Now, let's just get into today's episode. So today's episode is going to be focused on like a debrief of first semester / advice, college advice from your best friend / your big sister.
Period. So like, we're gonna clarify because we go to a very different like college than other people because it's a fashion school.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely things that
Or
definitely
different.
diversify us from other schools. So obviously we're not gonna have the same experience as everyone.
Yeah, like please, I don't go to football games.
Yeah, we're not going to we would
We
go
to twink offs.
1, 2 in the afternoon sometimes, and like I would be like in bed like scrolling on like Instagram, and I would be like see like everyone I know, like a bunch of people like posting like at like football games and like getting ready and like pre-games and they're like red and like they're like colors and stuff, like they're like sports team colors, and I would just like roll over and be like, Eva, can you imagine if we had to like get out of bed right now and go get ready to go to a football game?
Oh heck no! One time my high school homecoming was at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Not good for me.
That's
Also,
terrible.
nobody freaking went.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
like,
lost.
what kind of football game is that?
So it's like the first.
But like,
It was like the last home game. They do like the last home game is like homecoming, which is it's supposed to be the first home game is homecoming, but my school's really not smart, and we like went, and me and my friend Ellie and her boyfriend went, and it was like 30 seconds later, and we were like, all right, let's go to Chipotle, and then we went to Chipotle
at 10 a.m.
Yes. Please, I went to Chipotle at 11:30 this morning. Like, that's any freaking different.
Was it really that early?
I'm pretty sure it was that early. But they didn't have freaking steak, so I had to eat freaking chicken.
Probably because it was 11:30 a.m. They were like, ma'am, we don't have steak yet. We just opened. It is 9 a.m. Please stop asking for steak.
I was like, triple steak! And she was like,
I want my breakfast. Oh, my
she was
breakfast.
like, we don't have that.
I
was
actually
like,
really want.
so, where's the gun?
I've actually been looking, and I found a place on TikTok that I think looks like it has a good breakfast burrito. Because I've really...
Oh.
No. I've been craving breakfast burritos.
You know who has breakfast burritos? Modern.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, we should get that. Oh, no, you have class tomorrow.
Till 3. I have a 5-hour math class tomorrow.
4. Oh, we have to do math after this.
Megan's been tutoring me because I'm really bad at math, which I've learned this semester. So if you're bad at math, make sure your roommate's good at math because
yeah,
or make sure they take that class before you so they can just tell you what to do.
It's like the one good thing I was good at in school.
I was not good at anything.
like that was math was like the one thing, and then but then like I was like
never mind. I was gonna make a dad joke.
you were gonna have this
Geology.
That's what you were at lunch in geology. Like, be real.
Yeah, come on.
You did. First semester, I was really happy with. I think it went really well. My grades were pretty good.
Yeah. No, I think I did pretty well.
I'm definitely like learning how to like, especially because like right now I'm not planning on going to grad school, especially right after. But like, so like, it's okay if I get B's. It's okay if I.
So, where is she?
Yeah,
this is the finals or midterms week. Finals week. We did it because what did I get? I got like a D on my midterm, and I was like, fuck, I'm never getting back into this school. Like, I'm gonna get kicked out. But all you have to do is freaking study.
No, literally, I was like, so like, even in I would study and I would be like, oh my god, I'm literally just gonna like fail everything. And,
yeah,
like, I'm
you
gonna,
always
like,
feel like you're gonna
out.
fail, and I promise they really grade on a curve.
I think
they really just want you to pass.
Yeah,
like no one's like going against you.
I would also say that like I don't know. I was expecting myself because I'm studying something that I'm really interested in. I figured
it would be super easy.
Would be super easy, and when it wasn't, I found myself getting pretty frustrated.
Yeah.
And I really had to take a second back and be like, whoa, like, you need to, like, calm down. You're in college. It's not going to be super easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, then everybody would go here.
Yeah.
So definitely just, like, have grace, especially because I feel
I
like
thought you said have grades. I was like, so
especially because I feel like I went to a pretty competitive high school.
You did.
And like a pretty tough high school, so like it's definitely like kind of trying to get myself out of that culture of like ultra competitiveness. And like it is still competitive here, obviously, but like it's
super competitive,
like different. It's like a different competitiveness because it's not all about grades and stuff. Yeah. And it's like I have to get myself out of that mindset,
which I also think that's different from regular college because a lot of their things are grades, but ours is
and it's really not
about like
because like at the end of the day, they're like a job is not going to look at our grades. We're going to look at what internships
and what you've done
and who you know and yeah, what internships and what like where you volunteered and where you did this and that and who you worked for.
I have nothing. The freshman 15. That shit is a lie. I promise you I dropped 15 pounds since I've got here. I promise you guys, you don't eat. You just drink coffee and eat kava and Chipotle.
Go to the grocery store and stuff because we are very lucky. We have a kitchen in our dorm. Like not just like I know a lot of schools have like communal kitchens and stuff. We have one specifically like, literally for right us, it's like in our room. Yeah. And I don't utilize it enough. No, and like I'll buy groceries. All I do is make mac and cheese. I will make food, but then I like and I'll eat like some of the leftovers, but then I always let it go to waste. And
yeah, I do that with that's everything. Just like
it's really bad, and I need to not do that.
Like, especially with like cleaning our fridge or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
I think before we left, I threw out cheese from our first roommate. When she lived here, which she moved out in mid-October, not our fault. She moved out mid-October. What? We left mid-December.
There's like some tasks that we're not the best at, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I have one piece of silverware that's not dirty right now in my sink.
We have one cup. I'll edit in a fake boyfriend.
Hey guys, sorry we took a break because someone brought me flowers. It's okay, Eva. It's a little pre-Valentine's. Someone brought me flowers. I'm perfect and amazing.
Where the hell is Romulus when you need him?
You can have one of these.
And two
if you want.
I'm not big on flowers.
Oh.
Because I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do with them.
You're supposed to put them in water. And when you look at them, you're like, wow, someone likes me.
I should do that with Chipotle forks.
What? So basically, yeah, moral of the story is that
we suck at washing dishes.
And sometimes it's not fun to be an adult.
No. No, I took 25 pictures of myself while you were gone.
Hey, the other day.
Oh my god, she looked like Big Red.
That's literally not what I was talking about. But I was gonna talk about the other day. I was making TikToks. Before my class. I'm talking about the one in me in the puffy in the fluffy coat.
Okay.
I was making TikToks before my class, and I was literally like I was like a few minutes late to my class because I was busy making outfit videos of me.
That's me.
And I was too busy making TikToks, and it was like maybe like 8 minutes before my class started, and I was like luckily our campus is small, so I don't have to go very far from where I live.
We literally walk across the street.
So I was like, okay, I actually should have left a couple minutes ago, but it's fine, I'll just leave now. And then I was on the escalators going up, and I was behind a girl who, even though I was literally right behind her, I was probably being a bitch about it, but I was trying to get her to, like, maybe let me go in front of her or something. Trying to get her to notice me. She literally didn't get the clue, so I just had to, like,
That's so mean.
sit behind her.
Please, I'm not running up the escalators. They move for a reason.
So I just had to, like,
They move for the freaking reason.
yeah, and I ended up being a few minutes late, which, yeah, it was my fault because I was making TikToks.
I was almost late
but
for
my teacher was later than I was, so
period.
boom.
I didn't know my class was canceled today, and I went
Well,
anyways.
the story: you should always make TikToks instead of going to class.
Yeah.
Be a few minutes late to class, because
always take pictures with your shirt off. Oh, a couple of days ago, we were standing outside, and, like, the guy that's cute, I think, in our building was standing out there, and they yelled at me. So I ran up the stairs, and I was like, I'm not gonna let you guys yell at me. And I, like, walked. Wait, do you remember this? Me, Mackenzie, and you were all outside, and that's when he was with that grown-ass man. And
he did not yell at you.
I said, you yelled at me!
Rude.
Never ending midnight. Oh,
wait,
that
can
was
you
not
sing
as good as I
can you sing
normally.
Millie Bobby Brown?
I have to embrace my inner Mike. You may say I'm a dreamer.
That was really good.
Thank
I'm
you.
so proud to be your roommate.
Guys, I'm actually a good singer.
The other day, Eva won Roblox karaoke three
times in a row. And then I started getting shitted on in the chat. And guy was like, you're holy chopped, like, your singing is scaring me. Some girl told me that I made her ears hurt.
It was like 5-year-old.
She was like 5, and she came up to me, she was like, my ears hurt.
It's like, okay, because honestly, they're
fine.
just jealous. They're jealous that you have talent, and that you're a winner, and that they're losers.
Yeah, people kept calling me loud, but that was the freaking point. And of course,
like,
I always like the songs that no one else knows, so I can make my own beat.
No one will ever silence you or dim your light.
Mackenzie's gonna start beatboxing while I sing.
Tung 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 sahur.
Oh, let's talk sahur. Let's talk sahur. You've never seen that video?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, getting back on topic. This doesn't really have any advice to do with specifically college, but I'm just gonna say that if you're in high school right now and you're like, wow, my life sucks and I hate everything, it genuinely, and I know that sounds like so cliche, but it actually does get better. And, like, it might not get better right away.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, you're probably gonna have to go through other stuff before it actually does get better, but college genuinely does get better.
Yeah. Like, socially wise, it doesn't suck. Like, school sometimes obviously sucks because school just sucks in general, but, like, socially you're fine. It's like, I promise.
Yeah.
Just, like, when you commit to the school, post on the commits page, reach out to people. That's how I met Mackenzie and Megan. And Brian and Lewis, I met them because they break into your house sometimes.
Schoolwork. And, like, I know, like, it's easier said than done because, like, for one, just, I know a lot of people aren't always in the situation where they get to choose what they want to do, or like what they want to do isn't what their parents want them to do, so then they end up having to, like, compromise or, like, forced into a major that they don't really want, or they don't really know what they want to do.
Yeah.
So, but, like, if you can do what you're passionate about and what actually interests you,
that doesn't feel like school.
Also make your life 1,000 times easier. Because it's like, yeah, I don't want to do these, like, some assignments are going to be hard, or, like, some assignments are going to be really long, and it's like, yeah,
and
maybe
also,
I don't really
college is huge
that.
on group work because they want you to get used to working with other people, so when you go in a job you work with other people.
Yeah,
they're big on group work, so if you're not good at group work, good luck. Because I'm not good at group work because everyone's always smarter than me, so I'm always behind, and sometimes you just have to pretend you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and, like, obviously you're not gonna feel like always doing schoolwork, but, like, if, like, you have an end goal that you actually care about and, like, you want, that's gonna, like, make it easier.
And you always get cuter in college because you kind of grow up. That's what I've learned.
And you can just,
And you, like,
do
literally
whatever
can,
you
like,
want.
do whatever you want. Like, your parents, not saying my parents held me back, but, like, your parents don't hold you back. And you work on your own time. Instead of someone else telling you what to do, you can always work on your, not, like, always schoolwork, but, like, my, like, not my journalism. My, like, psychology class, I work on my own time. And my math, I work on my own time. But, like, you work on your own time. You find a time that works for you. You learn when you work the best. If you don't work best in the morning and you work best at night, or you work best when, like, you're on the phone with somebody or someone sitting next to you. Because, like, I definitely struggle. And always, oh my god, always, if you have a 504 or a learning, what is it called? A learning plan? Oh my god, 504, what's the other word for 504?
IEP.
IEP, learning plan. Bring it to college with you. It doesn't matter if you use it or you don't. You can always have it with you. Like, I use the testing room all the freaking time. Find, like, what works for you.
Yeah.
And you find your own style, and you find people that fit you. Like, in high
Yeah,
school,
no,
you're
I
shoved
was-
with people, and not everybody works with you, but, like, college, there's, like, a million freaking people here. And
I was gonna
You'll
say, it
find
was
somebody.
like,
and that is fire.
just like hang around people who make you feel good.
Yeah. You're talking about me and Mackenzie.
Yeah.
It!
And, like, you don't, like, need, like, a huge group.
No, people are freaking lying. If you have a huge group of friends, I promise you're not that happy. It's so much easier to have the couple people you have, because then you always are, like, you'll keep them closer. Because if you have, like,
Yeah.
100 freaking friends.
It's like you don't really know any of them.
Yeah. Like, I know Mackenzie and Megan pretty well. Like,
Also, just think we got really lucky.
yeah,
because I can't even imagine
Imagine-
what hell my life would be like.
if I didn't get along with my roommate.
Yeah, like
There are so many people that
so
don't get
many-
along with their roommates.
like
and then
even
are, like,
at our school, like
miserable.
people we know, people like either here or at other schools, or people I've known who in the past were like
Hated their roommates. I was so freaking scared because all my friends who were already in college didn't like their roommates.
yeah,
And
like and
everyone's like, you're never gonna like your freshman year roommate. You're just not gonna hit it off. It's just how it works. But I think we got pretty lucky.
no, yeah, like I feel so lucky, and like
yeah, I don't know what I would have done.
yeah, and like
I
just like
probably
if this
would've dropped
wasn't
out,
like
or I
if
would have
this
moved in with Mackenzie.
didn't feel like a safe space that I could really
Yeah.
just like enjoy,
Yeah, because
it
you're
would have
like your
been
room.
so miserable because
Yeah.
I love being in my room.
Yeah, you're also sleeping. It's also super weird because you're sleeping in a room with somebody you've never fucking met.
Yeah, like there definitely will be times where you'll
You're
be like
like,
hanging out, and it's like
the
me and
fuck
Eva
are
would be
you?
like hanging out at like 2 a.m. and often we'd be like, so we actually
We have
don't
known each other
know each
for
other.
maybe 2 months.
We actually have no
Like-
idea who we are.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we are so far into it now. We're fine.
Yeah. No, I feel like definitely we're too far. Like,
Yeah.
you know too much.
I think if I didn't get along with you, something else. Oh, moving in, packing for college.
Oh God.
Packing for college is such an experience. You are going to think you need a million things, and never let anybody tell you can't fit it in your room, because yes, you can. You'll always find a spot.
Eva
There's
had
always
a
a
lot
spot.
of stuff.
I will
Whether
put
it's
the picture.
crammed under your bed or in a closet somewhere,
Yeah,
or
like I had to get rid of
I don't
like
know.
my shoe thing in my closet because I couldn't fit any more things in my closet. So there were shoes all over my floor in my closet.
So
but
maybe
you're-
sometimes it doesn't fit.
But I promise you, you'll find a way. There's always a way. And what else? You're gonna need cleaning supplies as much as you think you don't. You're gonna need it. And-
yeah, clean your fucking dorm room.
Yeah, it's disgusting because it gets gross.
It gets
really
gross
fast.
really fast, and
Especially during the winter.
you
'cause
should
there's stuff
just
all over
yeah,
everywhere.
and because like it's gross outside, it's
Yeah.
slushy, icy, whatever,
No.
and it's just gonna be gross. Well, I guess it depends on where you go to school.
Stop flexing your fucking flowers. We get it.
I'm smelling them.
What if I light them on fire?
Why would you do that? Because that's disrespectful to the person that gave them to me. Did he come out? Keep a lookout. Keep an eye out. Keep your ears
Peeled.
peeled.
About what?
I might be starting my stand-up comedy career soon.
Oh yeah.
I actually it was like kind
Don't
of a
read
joke.
any of it yet.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
It was like kind of a joke, but I did start writing. So I have like a dream, or like I have like a hyperfixation. I love stand-up comedy, and for some reason I think that I would be a really good stand-up comic. Is that true? Probably not. But I started writing it, and like I read it to Eva a little bit last night, and she said it honestly wasn't that bad, and I like feel like Eva's opinion, like if it was bad, she would just tell me.
Mm-hmm. My opinion really matters because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, she's gonna be really straight up.
Mm-hmm. Because why would I lie to you?
So it's definitely something I'm gonna work on, but like I don't know, maybe something I'll like.
Don't do that, because then I can't hear it.
Okay. Ooh. Well, I wanted to drink my water.
So
and
wait,
I
give
don't.
me the mic.
I don't want to feel like slurping. Get it out of my face. I'm just gonna drink water.
Okay.
It's clearly gonna be traumatic if I do. Yeah, so,
Literally, college is breakfast, dinner, or late dinner. That's your
pretty much. You're gonna have like
meals.
You're gonna have
Which,
like
your dinner's like a cucumber and a cheese stick,
No,
and then
was-
like your late dinner is like
chips
and an edible. Like that's your late dinner.
Chips and like dessert. And,
Yeah.
like, cookies.
Yeah,
And,
like cake.
a piece of cake. Or,
Like, and then like your
fries.
breakfast is like a Red Bull and Starbucks.
Yeah, I know.
And
You're
a
gonna have
Rice
like a
Krispie
weird
treat.
like.
Please, this morning I had a sip of Minute Maid lemonade at 8:30 and half of a rainbow sprinkle cookie. And then I went to Starbucks and got Chipotle, and then that was at 12, and I haven't eaten since, and it's 8 o'clock. It's been 8 freaking hours since I've eaten, and I'm actually like a little peckish, but not really. Your stomach will shrink. I learned that.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna.
I didn't know they shrank so fast.
I'm not gonna spread the word because I'm not a doctor, so I don't know all the facts. But
Look, this is my stomach. Oh, please don't do that at me. Oh.
Please stop talking.
Please. Your talking is bothering my ears. Ew. Stop doing that.
Can you do that? Can we like?
No.
Yes.
Back to what we were doing.
Okay.
My name is The Woker. Why so queerious?
Don't talk.
Why so queerious?
Okay, what else?
You didn't see me point at you.
That's what karma. Karma's a bitch. I should've known better.
If
I
really
really wish I
Okay,
would've
you fucked it up 'cause
never-
you fucked the lyrics up.
Wait, what's this song? I would have never.
I would have never effed around.
Oh.
Karma's a bitch. Don't sing. I should've known better. If I had a wish, I would've never effed around. And I saw you winning, and it made my heart twist. Karma's a bitch. I used to listen to that on like loudly during walking the hallways of my school.
Were you like one of those kids who would walk around with a speaker? Were you a backpack speaker kid, Eva?
No, but
Or
I
did
had
you
one
like
of
in
my
your
friends.
headphones?
It was just on my phone.
That's like worse. That's
So
arguably
if I was
worse.
walking with my friends during like a free period or we like left our class, I would just start playing music and I'd start singing for everybody. And then
So you
my
would, like,
hall mother would be
leave-
like, "Dickhead, get in the fucking classroom."
I was just gonna say, so you would like leave class early, like be ditching class, and then draw attention to the fact that you were ditching class.
Yeah, my school didn't care.
Stupid.
My school didn't care. They could
That's
actually care
so
less.
crazy because
I
like
used to hide behind.
the last year of my school was literally like so intense because
Oh,
my
no.
my principal took her job really serious.
No,
and, like
silly principal. When I was in my freshman year, I used to skip gym and I used to hide behind the desk of the hall monitor, and the principal would be like, "Morning, Eva," and walk by and I'd be like, "Hey!" And he knew I was supposed to be at gym because that gym teacher
Period.
requested to never have me in his class again. No, they just did not give a fuck what I did. They really didn't care. They
like
let me do what I want. They let me run where I want.
No,
to
they had,
run.
like,
they
little,
let us go
like-
outside and run around. And then it's probably because I was sped, and they would let us do whatever I want. No, I would just walk out. If I want to go home, just walk right out. You don't have to call your parents or anything. It depends on who was sitting at the front desk. If you knew the
No,
person
like,
at the front desk, they
obviously-
would let you go. If you didn't, they made
They
you
would,
call your
like-
parents and sign you out. And
like,
you had to
trying
sign
to leave
yourself
my
out.
school is what I imagine being a prisoner with, like, at, like, where, like, they have, like, watchtowers where they would just, like, shoot you down
No,
from, like,
The front doors,
towers.
no one cared about, but the side doors, people did. And me and this kid, last period of our senior year, we used to sprint out like 3 minutes before the bell rang, because I would look if my teacher was looking, and I would run out of my last period class because I always had work 30 minutes after school, and of course my work was 20 minutes away, and I had to change because I would get yelled at if I looked crazy. And I would just run out, and the lady sitting, like, my best freaking friend, who was always sitting here, she was one of the hall monitors, and then the door was, like, right here, and she would sit right here. She would yell at me and this kid, but we would still run out and run to our cars. And it was always this big freaking race to see who could get out of the parking lot first, because people used to ding each other's cars, like, rear end each other because people were trying to get out so fast. People would, like a bus almost, like, fucking ran me over. And I was like, please. And then, like, kids would, like, take forever to walk across the walkway. Like, please, I'm just going to run you over. Like, get out of my way.
So
Some
my
of those kids should have
school,
never had their
because-
license like me.
Because I didn't live in an area where we got, like, super severe weather, my school was outside. So, like, the hall, like, my classroom, you would walk out of the classroom, at least most of the classes. There was one hallway upstairs that was enclosed. But besides that, pretty much when you walked
That's so
outside of your
interesting.
classroom, like, there was a cover on, like, a breezeway where there was, like, a cover. So, like, essentially you walked out. When you opened your classroom door, you walked outside. Like, you had to walk to the bathroom outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you went to the
No,
bathroom
we didn't
in
have to do that.
class.
One time I got locked in the bathroom because there was a fight going on in the hallway between a senior and a freshman. And because the freshman was talking to this girl that he liked, and the senior was talking to the same girl. So, first of all, that girl was nuts. They also think she was pregnant. And
With
they
whose
got
baby?
into no one knows. It could have been like 3 guys. I know which 3 guys it was.
Period.
And another freshman. And sophomore maybe? I don't remember what he was. All I know is that I kind of knew him. And they got into a fight, and it was so bad. I was like, can I get out? Like, I'm just gonna, like, walk right through it, because it was like an everyday fucking experience. Like, no, but everyone was hitting each other at some point, and they would not let me out of the bathroom. And I, of course I had my mean little teacher, and he was like, were you actually in the bathroom? I was like, yes, I was.
Yeah, so my school outside. So, and it was in, like, a neighborhood. So, like, my school, like, everywhere that surrounded it was, like, a neighborhood. So, like, you think it would be really easy to escape if you wanted to ditch class or something. No, because the staff all had golf carts that they would
Golf carts. We had
Zoom-
one cop on campus. That
No,
was all.
like,
And he used to sit
our
in his office.
principal, the attendants, like,
No,
they would
we
all
didn't have
zoom
golf
around on
carts.
freaking golf carts.
Only the gym teacher, only Coach Veda would only have it, and he would just drive from the gym to the tennis courts.
No, they would.
Or would go down to the football field, and then there's a football field, and then another football field, and then the tennis courts. And we would park in the tennis court area,
Like, people
in the back, if you didn't have a
definitely,
parking
like,
spot.
people, like, definitely, like, skipped. Like, it wasn't impossible. It just was definitely. Actually, one time I did escape. I skipped a rally. Because
Oh my god, I always skip that shit.
because
Unless it was in
my
it.
schedule, I, like, didn't have a class, so, like, I, like, didn't have any more
They didn't
classes
just let
for the
you out?
day. I still had, like, even if you didn't have a class the rest of the day, you were still supposed to go to the rally. Because, like, some people, like,
Ooh,
you
my
had the
girlfriend.
rally, then you had lunch, and then if you had a
lunch.
last period, you went to class after lunch. You said lunch. So me and one of my friends, we escaped, and I don't remember if we like, because this guy George that would always, like,
we had a
sit
George, and he was the
outside.
only one that didn't fucking like me. All the hall monitors like me,
He would sit
except him.
outside on his
I don't know what
golf
he
cart,
did.
like, outside this one area, and so we, like, had, like, one opportunity where he had, like, gone. He had like driven somewhere else. So we were like, we have to go now. And we sprinted to my car that was parked like on like a neighborhood street.
That's why you never lock your door, so you can just get in.
But you either had to park in like one of the neighborhood areas, or you parked in this. There was like one student parking lot, and it was super tiny, and so not everyone could fit.
We had
But
two
also,
student parking lots for
they
the juniors and the
started-
seniors.
But also, they started locking it my last year, so they would lock it so people couldn't leave.
That's
Like
psycho. What
like-
if your school got shot up and you're trying to run out?
Yeah, they
That's
were like
crazy.
and like yeah, it was such an odd school.
No,
Like they like really like.
I
the
just think
last,
I didn't go to a super strict school.
No, my school had one really good vice principal. He ended up, and he was like super nice, and like everyone liked him, and like then he ended up being let go because a bunch of people weren't going to be able to graduate because of him, because he cared more about students liking him than making the students do what they actually wanted. So he was in charge. He was like the vice principal, and he was like in charge of doing like schedules for everyone. But obviously, as you know, high school classes aren't always fun because you don't get to choose your classes. But he would let he would pretty much let anyone take whatever classes they wanted under the sun. I knew someone who their senior year took 4 classes, and like I think 2 of them were art classes. And
you know what period?
And like multiple people, like 2 year, like whatever year, I forget what year it was, but like there were multiple people who did not graduate, and like it was like pretty much like, and like a bunch of people who were gonna have makeup credit, who were gonna have like to like really like cram their schedule like the following year because they weren't gonna have enough credits because he wasn't making kids take the classes they needed, or he would switch people. If you were failing a class, you could go to him and he would switch you out right before the end of the grading period, which is not ethical and you can't do, because
my school, that's why I'm not very good at like studying and doing tests and stuff, because my school was such a big push you through school till you get to college and then you learn on your own. It was such a I'm just gonna push you through school. Like they didn't super care about your grades unless you were in like AP classes and you wanted to go to like an Ivy League. They cared.
That's like so, because like it didn't matter what school you wanted to go to, you just took APs because that's what you did. Like I took 1 AP and 1 honors class my senior year, and that was not normal. Like
no, I took
most
no APs,
seniors
no
will take
honor
like
classes.
all APs.
Oh
their
no,
senior year.
I didn't take any APs. No, I wanted to take AP macro, but I didn't. Thank God I didn't, because no one passed the AP macro test.
You know who passed AP macro test?
You?
Me.
Period. The teachers let you cheat on tests. Like they would see you cheating on tests and they would just turn away.
It depended on, like, this one girl was caught cheating, and like the teacher was like, oh, it's okay, I know you know the information. And it's like, clearly she doesn't know the information, but it was just because she was like a big suck up, and like people like the teachers liked her.
No fucking way that there's like, I'm so shocked I didn't get caught, because me and this girl used to cheat off each other all the time. Same answers, same questions, same everything, right over the head.
But like besides that, like,
also I had Quizlets open next to me. I had flashcards. I would have photo math. Like no one gave a fuck. That's why I'm so bad at tests, because I don't know how to fucking take a test.
Like I know people I also knew teachers who, like, if they thought you were cheating, they would just let you cheat. And then like one of my math teachers was like, yeah, like I knew this guy was using photo math like the whole time. And then so when I got his test, I was like,
yeah, like
I didn't asked him, I was like, he was like, I just like called him up and was like, so this isn't the way I taught you how to do this. How did you know how to do this? And then he like couldn't tell him, so he was like, I knew you were cheating.
Yeah.
And then
like my freshman year, like there was a fire drill and kids would take their tests outside and do it with each other with photo math and then go back in and no one cared. No one cared. And it also super depended on what teacher you had, because I had a teacher that, like, I would sit in the room and take the test, and she would very much see that me and my friend were cheating off each other and had a Quizlet opened in front of us. And finals, that no one cared. You cheated on finals. You cheated on, like, big tests. I read no books. No books my whole school year. We were supposed to read books, no books. I just cheated on everything. Oh my god, I don't know how I fucking graduated. But I just, like, but the only thing I could not cheat on was cosmetology, because it's all
yeah,
fucking
I mean,
design.
definitely, like, okay,
After this, we have
I
to
can
stop
talk about
because it's
this.
an hour long.
I definitely, okay, I did cheat on some of my tests in high school.
Everybody did.
But, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I feel like, oh my god, there was a big cheating scandal within my friend group.
Like, in person or during a test?
During a test. So
That's
this
so
one
weird,
girl,
a cheating scandal with a test. If it was like a guy.
No, it was like a test. So this girl that I used to be friends with, she would cheat on every test she took, and then she would brag about it and brag about her grades, and like, and then she would like always talk about her grades. And this one girl who would study really hard, and like, and she just got fed up of her like bragging about her good grades, and then she was like, well, you actually didn't do jack shit because you cheat on everything. So one of the girls that in my group went to the teacher and told the teacher, I want you to know that this girl has been cheating on all your tests. And he was like really shocked by this, and he was like, okay, like, and he like made a special test just for her on the next quiz.
That's so funny.
And then she didn't know how to do it because it wasn't what she had, like, it wasn't in like whatever she was like had like whatever she was, I don't remember if she had like notes or something, but she was cheating. And then she like was like, why did I get this test? And she like went to him and she was like, I've talked to everyone who took that test, no one else had like this, like whatever thing it was. She was like, no one else had this, why was that on my test? And like, I don't remember. And I think she ended up finding out that the girls had like told on her. This was in high school, by the way, but it was like, that was like the kind of like shit that would happen at my school. Like,
Yeah,
it was ultra like,
as long
it
as
was
you helped
a
out each other.
competitive school.
No, as long as you helped out each other, you're fine. And also, my school's like big on like, don't look at each other weird, don't talk about each other, don't talk about each other's man, don't talk about each other's friends, don't talk about each other's family, girls don't call each other bitch, guys don't like push each other around, because then it just kind of leads into a fight. Like, I think we went to very different schools.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to close it up because this is an hour.
But yeah, so I don't really remember how we got started talking on high school.
But basically, high school is
like,
very different than college, and high school like means nothing when you get into college.
Okay, yeah. Once you get into college, I'm not saying high school doesn't mean anything, because definitely your grades do matter to some extent to help you get into college.
Yeah, unless you get pushed through high school, then you'll be fine. Not always in college, but it's okay.
But yeah, just it does get better. It gets easier. Life will not suck forever. Even if there's just like little moments of life that don't suck.
Yeah, your life is not going to suck forever. You'll be fine. I promise.
Yeah, and we'll catch you in the next podcast episode.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe
listening,
if you want
I guess.
This
you can watch us and see our cute little faces on YouTube, or you can listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah, we also have TikTok and Instagram. It's just 2B Talks, probably. 2B Talks 67.
And
Talks.
it's all the stuff is linked below.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.